Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another video, and this time I'm gonna be recreating this set of press-on nails. So I'm gonna be showing you exactly everything that you need to do this, and most of the products or supplies that I'm gonna be using are available on my website, so I'll be sure to leave the link down below in a description. So like I said, I'm gonna recreate the same set, except for instead of the red, I'm gonna be doing blue. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that you're gonna need are the little nail stands. So I do have these on my website, and then you're also gonna need the little sticky tabs. That's what I use to stick the nail on to the little stand. So I literally just take them off and just set it on the stand, and then just peel off the little plastic, and I'm able to keep reusing the ones that are on here. So like I literally have already done like 6 sets of press-on nails, and they're still pretty sticky. So usually I change them out once the nail is no longer staying on. So after that, you're gonna need your press-on. So I'm actually gonna be using my extra long coughing press-on nails, and I will post a little guide so you know how to, or like what sizes to use. So right now I'm not doing like custom orders. I'm just doing like generic sets, and I'm just doing small, medium, and large. So I do have a list here that I'm using as a reference. So right now I'm doing a lot of the medium ones just because those sizes are more popular. So we're gonna need a 1, 5, 4, 6, and 8. And I will have a little chart on there, and then I also will link the video down below on how to actually measure your nails for press-ons, and you can send that to your clients whenever they're requesting to get a set of press-on nails done. So again, the first one is number 1. So I just set it on there, and they stay on pretty good, unless of course you pull it really hard, then it will come off, but for the most part it will stay on. And like I said, I'm able to reuse the little sticky tab. I just leave it on there, just take the nail off, and then when I do the next set, I just stick the other nail on there. So after we have the nails on the stand, I'm gonna go in with my 80/80 hand file, which I do have these on my website, and then a buffer, which is also on my website. And I'm just gonna go in, and I mean they're already that coffin shape, but you guys see that little rough edge, and I feel like the corners are a little bit rounded. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go in and perfect that shape. So I hold my file at exactly a 90-degree angle, and I just file back and forth until that free edge is really straight. And like I said, you either can hold your file at a vertical angle or horizontal. Just go back and forth. It definitely does not take much at all. Just make sure that you watch your shape as you're filing. Once it's nice and straight, that's it. And then you go in with your buffer and just gently file buff the shine off the nail. And these nails are really thick, so I usually don't do acrylic on them unless my client wants a design that requires for me to do acrylic. Then I will go in and apply a little bit of acrylic, but other than that, I always just do gel polish. So just like that, and then I go in and just dust it off and just set it back on my stand. And I'm gonna do the same thing for all of them. So again, just going in and redefining that shape. And then going in with the buffer and just gently buffing them. Now, the very first time that I ever did a set of press-on nails, I didn't buff the nail. I literally just reshaped it, and then I went in and applied the gel polish over just the shiny nail. And literally that next day that I wore the nails, like the gel polish started peeling from the sides, and so then I tried again with buffing the nails, and then I never had an issue with the gel polish coming off. And then I also have never had an issue with my nail breaking off or anything. So like I said, they are pretty thick. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I mean they're not flimsy or anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same for the rest of the nails, and then we'll move on to the next step. with the color I do. Now on the red set, I did end up having to do 3 coats. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So of course, you know, I do 1 coat and cure, and then come back and do 2 more coats and then cure in between each coat, and I'm curing for 30 seconds. And I am using my Melody Susie UV LED light, which I'll be sure to leave the link and the promo code down below for you guys. Alrighty, y'all, so I've done 3 coats of the color I Do by Madam Glam. I also have a promo code for them, so I'll be sure to leave that link down below. So now I'm going to go in with the color Pittsburgh Blue by D&D. And then I'm applying the polish on my little nail polish plate. I do have these available on my website. I'm also going to go in with the black gel polish by Manicure. And then I'm gonna use my white as well. And then of course my paper towel to wipe my brush on. And then I do have acetone in this little dapping dish. Now I was already doing another press on set right before I started this video, so I'm just going to reuse that same acetone that's in that dapping dish. So up next I'm going to go in with my nail art brushes. I'm using this a longer one and a shorter one. I do have the set of these brushes on my website. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go in and basically just draw all of the, or polish all of the red. So the French tip, that triangle, and then that one. Oh, and then this one's supposed to be blue. I totally forgot. So I'm gonna go back in with the blue on this one. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I think I did the same thing on that one. But I'm just going to go in and polish this one all blue because I am going to be applying the blue stones on this one. I could have just left it that color and then did the blue stones on top of it. But I like it like this with the blue underneath as well. That way if any of the stones fall off, it won't be too noticeable. Which any of the stones shouldn't be falling off. But, you know, just to be safe. Alrighty, so when I'm doing my French tips, I like to go in with the longer nail brush. So dip it into my gel polish, and as I'm dipping it, I'm making sure that I'm dragging. That way it's not way too much polish on my brush because then it'll be a hot mess. So just dipping it in there and then just wiping it off to where it's polished on there but not too much. After that, I go in from the top right corner and then just kind of work my way to the middle, just like that. And then I do the same thing on the other side. Now you do have to make sure that your hand is pretty steady when you're doing this. And then from this side, I just start dragging the polish down. Same thing on the other side. And then you could go ahead and just, you know, polish the rest of the nail with this same brush. But to make it a little bit easier and faster, I just go in with the actual nail polish brush and I just go in and fill in the rest of the nail. Alrighty, so just like that. For this one, I'm gonna do the triangle. So same thing, dipping my brush into the polish and dragging, and then going from the top right corner and then meeting right in the middle. Alrighty, so I did get a little bit of polish on the side, so I just go in with my small cleanup brush and just wipe that right off. I do have that brush on my website. Like that. For this one, we're gonna do basically the same thing, except for the triangle is gonna be going up. And then lastly, for this one, I'm just gonna go in and do the same thing that I did on the thumb. So just the regular French tip, going in from the top right corner, and then going from the left, and meeting in the center, going in the sides. So just like that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cure this for 60 seconds, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing on this other set. Alrighty, so once we're done with the blue, I'm gonna go in with the nail art. So I'm gonna be using my white and my black this time. And then I have my actually 3 brushes. So as I mentioned earlier, whenever I'm doing longer lines, I use the longer brush. And then these 2 are the same size. So one brush is going to be for my black polish, the other one's going to be for the white. That way I'm not having to wipe my brushes off all of the time. Now, like I said, these brushes do come in a set of 3. It's a long one, a medium one, and then this shorter one, and they are available on my website. So I'm gonna go in with the black first. So just dip it into my polish. Remember to kind of just drag the polish as you're dipping your brush in, that way your lines are not too thick. After that, I'm just gonna go in, and with this design, it's literally just random, y'all. Like, it's not like, you could look up a picture to kind of use as a guide, like a picture of like the paisley material, or like the not material but pattern, and kind of just try to recreate that. But I kind of just do it randomly. So I just went in with the black. Now I'm gonna go in with the white, and these are some of the designs that I usually just like to stick to when I'm doing this. So I do the black, and then with the white I just go in and basically do another one just like it, smaller in the center. And then after that, I'm gonna go in with my dotting tool. Now I will be adding these to my website. I do have just the regular dotting tools, But these are the dotting tools, and then on the other side is the brush, so you can use the brush as a like cleanup brush. That would work really good as well. So now I'm just gonna go in, pick up some polish, and then I'm just gonna do dots all around that. Just like that. And then now I'm gonna go in and do a white one. And I try to like do different positions and just, you know, kind of not make them go all the same way. And then for this one, I'm gonna do dots as well. Just a little bit smaller so they don't touch the black. Just like that. And then another design I like to do is kind of just like a arch. And then I do a black arch as well, either above or underneath. And then I go in, and you can either do the little arches or you can do circles, or dots. So I'm just gonna go in with dots for this one. And then you could also go in and just do more of the little, I don't even know what these would be called, y'all, but just the little, like little thingy-majingies, that's what I'm gonna call them, just randomly on the nail to fill in those gaps. And then after that, I go in and just do random dots. And I usually do like a little, you know, like 3 little dots, just like that. Alrighty, so just like that. That's actually really pretty, y'all. And so I'm gonna basically do the same thing on all of them. So again, make sure that you do keep 2 brushes, you know, just to make it a little bit easier on yourself. As you guys seen, I'm using the smaller brush for this entire for the designs, and then the longer one I use to create, you know, these longer lines. So since on that one I did the middle one in black, I'm gonna change it up this time, and I'm gonna do the bigger one with white. You do want to make sure that when you're doing this, your hand is really steady. So if you need to set it down and do it like that, that's completely fine too. I actually have my arms resting on the table. That way I'm not just like shaking or anything. So really when doing nail art, it's all about having really good stability. That way, like I said, you know, you can get your nail art really nice and neat. So for this one, instead of doing the dots, I'm going to go in and do the little arches. And then I am going ahead and curing them in between each nail. That way the nail polish does not run. Alrighty, so after I've cured the nails, I'm gonna go in with my Soleil nail adhesive, and then I'm gonna apply these stones all on the nail. So I just alternate between the two different sizes. I use my wax pencil to pick them up, and then I add more glue as needed. Alrighty y'all, so just like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and cure the white, and then after that I'm just gonna go in with a top coat, and then of course I would do the other set. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna go in with the top coat, and I actually just started using this one, and y'all, when I say I really like it, like I absolutely love it. And I love how big the bottle is. It's a 30 milliliter bottle. It was like $20. I bought it here in Miami, and so now I'm just gonna go in and apply this on these 4 nails, and then that'll be it. Alrighty y'all, so I finished this set, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one, and then I'll be back. Alrighty y'all, so I finished both of these sets. So once I'm done, I am using these little small boxes from Amazon, and I'll be sure to leave the link down below. And it comes with the little cotton inside. And so what I do is I get this little double-sided tape also from Amazon, and I just place it on top of the cotton, and of course, you know, cut a little piece right there. I place it closer towards the top, and then I do another strip about the same size, or I try to get it as close as I can to the same size. So just like that, and then of course I just take the little sticky part off, or I take the little red piece off. And then after that, I just place the nails in the box. So after I put the nails in there, I just press them down to make sure they're stuck on the tape really well. And then of course after that, I just put the lid on, and then I have these stickers with my logo now. Alrighty, so I put my sticker on there, and that's it. So with this set, I would include the little manicure kit, which I'll be sure to leave that link down below. I just don't have one with me, but it comes with an orange wood stick, a buffer, a little tiny nail file, and then also I always include the little sticky tabs. These are going to be if they want to just wear the nails for like a one night out, or if they want to wear them for longer, then of course I'll include the KDS glue. And that's pretty much it. So as I mentioned earlier, I will be sure to leave the little chart down below, or actually no, I'll leave a picture of it so you guys can screenshot it, and it just shows you the different sizes. Now you can do custom sizes to where your client actually sends you the measurements of their nails, and you do it like that. But if not, I'm just doing the like generic sizes, which again was small, medium, and large. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.